tell you something about my reputation. People talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. Too aggressive, too unpredictable, too much. And honestly, they're not wrong. Hi, I'm a honey badger. And before you say anything, yes, I know what you've heard. The internet made me famous. I did not ask for that. But since you're here, let me tell you the real story. I live across Africa and parts of Asia. Deserts, rainforests, grasslands, mountains up to 4,000 meters high. Most animals pick a habitat and stay there. I picked all of them. Because why limit yourself? Now. My size, I weigh about 30 pounds. I stand roughly 10 inches tall. That is small. I know. But here's what nobody tells you about being small. You stop worrying about it pretty quickly when lions decide to leave you alone. And they do, because of this. My skin, it's thick, it's loose, and it is genuinely one of the strangest things in nature. Bee stings? Don't feel them. Porcupine quills? Uncomfortable. Moving on. Snake fangs? Ah, now that is where it gets interesting. I eat venomous snakes, king cobras, puff adders, animals that could kill something 10 times my size. And yes, sometimes they bite me. I won't pretend that's nothing. But here's the crazy part. I have a partial resistance to their venom. My body fights it off. Scientists believe I carry some of the same genetic adaptations as mongooses and hedgehogs. So a cobra bites me. I feel it. I pass out. And then I wake up and finish my lunch. I'm serious. This has been documented. Now, if a predator does somehow grab me, this is my favorite part. My skin is so loose on my body that I can actually rotate inside it. A lion grabs me by the back of the neck. I turn around inside my own skin, and I bite them. The lion is holding a fistful of skin. I am biting the lion. That is not an exaggeration. And if things get really serious, I have scent glands at the base of my tail. A smell so powerful it can be detected 40 meters away. Call it my emergency exit strategy. Now! Myth time! People think I'm just angry all the time, that I chase things for no reason, that I'm violent for the fun of it. Not exactly. I'm calculating. I travel up to 30 kilometers a day looking for food. I have an enormous home range. I am always working. My diet? Almost anything. Insects, roots, fruit, small mammals, snakes, obviously, and honey. Which brings me to the bees. Yes, I raid beehives. While the bees are home, they sting me. I ignore them. I take the honey. The bees have never once made me reconsider. And before you ask, no, I don't have a honeybee guide showing me where the hives are. That old story has never actually been confirmed. I find them myself, because I'm good at finding things. Which brings me to the part people don't expect. I'm not just tough, I'm smart. Honey badgers are one of the very few non-primate species known to use tools. There's a famous honey badger named Stoffel at a wildlife rehabilitation center in South Africa. He escaped his enclosure over and over and over again. He stacked rocks into steps. He carried branches to climb walls. He used a rake, a tire, and a mud pile to build himself a ladder. Scientists who study chimpanzee intelligence watched the footage and said his problem-solving behavior rivaled what they see in primates. Stoffel eventually broke into the house of the man who built his enclosure. I think about that a lot. So, why don't I care? Here's the real answer. It's not that I'm fearless. It's that I've simply built a life where very few things are actually worth fearing. Thick skin, venom resistance, a body that fights back, a brain that figures things out. Most animals spend their energy avoiding danger. I spent mine making danger irrelevant. which is, if I do say so myself, a pretty good strategy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 30 kilometers to cover, and there's a beehive with my name on it. See you around Jungle Town.